What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we have the end of the huge content creator war that happened this past weekend, where 100,000 gems were on the line. We had 21 of your favorite content creators that were YouTubers, Twitch streamers, all over the different spectrums of creators, and it was a really fun war. We had my team, Bash and Barbs, against CarbonFin's team, the Carbon Knights, and it was a really great finish. We'll have like the last 7-8 minutes here of the war that we're going to kind of go through, commentate. You'll see here's a little bit of live footage. I couldn't even get into that live. I know it looks like I just went past that, but this is me showing a little bit of the lineup. You can see some of the people in there, but that live was full of spectators. That's why I couldn't get in there, but this war was absolutely crazy. 100,000 gems on the line, and you're going to want to see the finish of this one. It was absolutely nuts, as we'll get to here in a moment. So as you guys see, the score is 135 to 134. We get some live action going in. Delinator, Carbon's base was 1-star at this point, so we needed to get the 2-star on it. Klaus's base was also 1-star at this point that we needed to get a 2-star on, but we actually have a late fail on Klaus's that I didn't get coverage of. But we do have this 2-star attempt here from Delinator, and what we're going to do is we're going to watch this one in. There was a ton of action. I think we had 4 attacks, and they had 5 attacks within the last like 8 minutes of this war. Absolutely craziness going on. This war was it was really well put together. We had tons of 12s, 11s, 10s, and 9s from all over the place. Like I said, some like league players, some just random players. I know I brought some of my patrons in to come participate in this war, and it was just a really great war with 100,000 gems going to the winning team, which was absolutely nuts. Carbon did a really great job of organizing and setting that up and doing a lot of the setup for this war. So shout out to CarbonFin. If you guys haven't checked him out, I'll try to remember to link him down in the description. If I don't, just go search for CarbonFin on YouTube. So Delinator coming in with that sweet queen charge right up into a minor attack. The Town Hall goes down pretty early, so this one's looking like it's pretty good and secured with the 2-star. Still got 26 miners, still got the Warden, still got plenty of heals and rages. So once we see a live attack go on, we're going to go ahead, hop out, and show off another attack. This is a little bit pre-recorded with me commentating back over it because I wasn't able to record when all this was actually going on. So we see the swords clanging. We're going to hop out, and we're going to go ahead and get into that next attack here in a moment, because once these miners are going on, we're pretty sure that this one is a secured 2-star. So I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, so there was the hit on Klaus's. I don't know if you saw that real quick. I wasn't able to get into it. The spectator slots were full, but we had Eve Maxi come in for a cleanup attempt. This base was 2-starred already. I believe this one was hit by iTzu, if I remember right, running a pretty much similar attack, except for I think there was just a little bit of a time fail. Just quite didn't get the last few buildings out. I believe that that center Inferno stayed up, but Eve Maxi basically going to come in with the same attack. Going to go in with the Queen Charge Miners, but the Queen on this one, oh my goodness, the Queen is absolutely ridiculous. You'll see what I mean here in a second about the Queen being ridiculous. But so basically the Queen's going to charge in here, try to get out some of those objectives, try to get that Town Hall out, get that Clan Castle out, take out some of these defenses. But the Queen has other plans of her own here. So we see that Queen go ahead, take out that mortar, take out that bomb tower, and at this point the enemy king is going to step up. She's taking out the Archer Tower. Enemy king's going to step up. She starts shooting that wall. Like, why is she shooting that wall instead of like the corner wall there? She shoots the wrong wall section, and she's going to continue to shoot that wall section, breaking out and ignoring the Town Hall. Yes, she ignored the Town Hall. Rather than go in and try to get that Town Hall out, she decides to take a left turn at Albuquerque, and that one, that was pretty painful to watch. Watching this again, oh my goodness, that's so ridiculous to see that Queen just go outside the base. We'll see the miners come in from the 9 o'clock area over there, but Queen's gonna charge down around. I guess at this point it's more of a walk, because she's out walking around, taking a stroll away from the Town Hall. But miners coming in. Miners are gonna get some great value, do some great work through the beginning of this base. Rage up, get through that Eagle, get through that Inferno, get through that enemy Queen really fast, which is nice. Hit that Warden ability right there, and then we got balloons coming in on the back end here to help take down some of those defenses. Healers go down to the Giga Tesla from the Town Hall, because remember, the Queen did not take out the Town Hall. That's right, the Queen didn't want to take out the Town Hall. So at this point, I'm like, all right, this might get there, it might not, but we also have iTzu left with our very last attack. So I'm like, keep in mind, like, where's iTzu at? Is he coming? I see those swords clanging, and I'm like, our last attack's gotta be in. I thought I don't know what I was thinking there as far as like if that could be a triple or not, but I was trying to catch the fresh, I guess. So Avi went in there on cube on our side. Klaus unhit. I failed on Klaus. I'll show my fail on Klaus. I'm not too big to show my fail. All my witches didn't take a jump. Hurt my feelings really bad. I'll show that here shortly. But we see Maxi still got the miners going, but just gonna run out. Even has the freeze held, but you'll see the miners are gonna split right here after this Tesla, and it's just not gonna be enough, which is a pain because that town hall is basically at full health. Oh, the 99% 1-star at the end of the war. So painful to see that. You see 15 seconds. I'm freaking out. iTzu finally goes in. Oh, iTzu saving the day. Coming in to hit this base. I'm like, all right, iTzu, go ahead and see if we can get a 3-star on Klaus. I mean, at least get the 2-star. iTzu going with the patented Queen Charge miners. And this war is absolutely nuts at this point. There's so much stuff going on. iTzu taking his time, making sure getting that final scout on the base, because I'm pretty sure he was looking to hit a different base here at the end. I don't remember what number he mentioned, but I know he said if we had everything 2-starred, he would like to hit a certain base. I just don't remember what that base number was. But iTzu gonna come in here with a Queen Charge miners. Watching these guys with the Queen Charge miners is nuts. I'm not that good with a Queen Charge. I'm not that precise. I mean, that one bowler right there, the bowler bounce on the mortar, like the vision to see that is absolutely nuts. Slammer's gonna come in and open up so that queen can get in there. If that was my queen, she would already be down the other side of the base or something, messing up. I like the double ice golem and balloons out of the playing castle. It's a pretty interesting combo, but it works out pretty well. Smart queen this time, targeting that baby dragon before anything else. And check this out. Check out how smart this queen is. So the enemy king's getting targeted there by the queen, but watch what she does after that enemy king goes down. So ice golem freezes the lava hound right there. Queen locks onto the town hall rather than the lava hound, which is so clutch. Like, that's so incredible. The queen actually making a smart play for once. The town hall is down, and the hound's gonna pop right there. We'll see the minion come in to help try to clean that up, and then we'll have the miners kind of working around. Still got that Valkyrie. This Valkyrie is gonna do a little bit of work up here as well. But man, the queen charges on these attacks, absolutely nuts. Remember, the magic number is like a minute 30. You want to get those miners in by about a minute 30, but letting that queen do some work. You see that Valkyrie coming in, taking out the barracks, taking out the storage a little bit right there. A little bit of stuttering going on my end. Oh no, that's not good. What do we got stuttering going on? Oh no. Okay, so we got stuttering and lag. Hopefully that goes away. There we go. We're all caught up. Enemy queen steps up. iTzu pops his queen to make sure she doesn't go down. Enemy queen goes down. Oh man, that lag drove me nuts right there, guys. My bad. But the miner's gonna get through here, get through that side over there, and he's got a pretty nice run at this base. Still a minute left. Plenty of the heals left. Got the warden's ability going off right there. Plenty of miners up. Still got the queen charging through. She is stuck on a wall. Gets the single inferno. Oh, that was so rough. King working down through the bottom side to keep those miners up inside the base. Single inferno gonna get ready to go down here shortly. And we see those 2 balloons coming through the top. Take out that Tesla, take out that cannon. Just get a little bit of value there from those couple balloons, but 35 seconds left. Still a decent amount of miners, but they are fading. The eagle doing some work out here, splashing in on the miners. Got to pop that last heal down, and just gonna barely run out of gas here from iTzu. You see those miners starting to fade quick, but still a really nice run at the base. And it was a 2-star, and you see here, guys, we're in the lead. 137, 135. The Bash and Barbs getting the victory over the Carbon Knights. Oh my goodness, Carbon Knights did have 1 missed attack, but they would have had a 3-star there at the end. Let's go. That's right, guys. So let me go ahead. Let's show off some replays real quick from this war. So if we take a notice there, Carbon Knights actually had us on percent, but they did miss the 2-star there towards the end of the war, and they had a no-show. I don't actually even know who no-showed for them. It was a lower base, so nothing crazy. But we'll see here. It was a pretty good war. We had 1 triple on the 12s, which we'll show that off here in a sec. And that was pretty much the difference. Even if they get the 2-star there, we would have been up by 1. But I want to show off my attack on Klaus, because I did attack Klaus there at the end because he was one of the un-2-starred bases, and my other attack was a dip. I'm not going to show off a dip, but let's go ahead and show this replay off on Klaus. So my plan was to basically do a little bit of a queen charge, basically lead into the mass witch attack, basically the bat slap attack, but my witches have some different plans for me, as you'll kind of see here, which led to the 1-star, and I barely got the 1-star. I mean, this was absolutely crazy, but you see that E-Drag doing exactly what I want the E-Drag to do, getting some good value there, but I guess I guess he didn't get enough for everything's liking in there. So I'm going to throw the queen in there, got that lovely gladiator queen going in, got my wall wrecker going in. We're going to open up the compartment right there, going straight towards that town hall. I guess I could have put my wrecker a little bit more left looking at it. Then I'm going to throw in all the witches with the warden, and we're going to go right up into the center of this base. I'm going to have a jump towards the town hall compartment, and that's going to be planned. I hit the warden right there as that giant bomb was coming up. We throw the jump right there. Like, look, the jump is down. We got witches there, but everything's going to go around. Like, everything's like, actually, I don't care about your jump. Like, really? Like, how do they not take that jump? I can't believe they didn't take that jump. I was furious at this point because I needed everything to take that jump and get in there. Queen actually decided to take a left turn at Albuquerque. I lost her to the single. I was so mad at this point when everything didn't take that jump. But it actually comes back pretty close to a 2-star. We already know that it's a 1-star, but it comes back pretty close. But man, this one was beyond frustrating as an attacker. Just trying to figure out why everything did that there, because they could. I mean, I felt like that clan castle was a pretty close target, and the P.E.K.K.A. and Ice Golem could have went in there and targeted it, but instead they went out also. I mean, I get the witches, you know, being a little bit further away. I throw the bats in here just to try to clear out some of the defense, just try to get my percent up. But I don't know, guys. This is a rough attack for me. We're gonna go ahead and throw a freeze on that wizard tower. Not my best showing, that's for sure. I do barely get the 1-star, but check this out. These witches here, these witches with the healers, they get really close. I don't even realize how close they are. I throw down the freeze on the town hall, but check these witches out on this town hall. They get pretty close to getting it down, and I didn't even realize that they were even that close to getting to the town hall. But yeah, we got, what was that, 3 witches I think in there, maybe 2 witches in there, trying to get the town hall down with like 30 some odd seconds left. Oh my goodness, I thought we were gonna get there, but you'll notice the healers are gonna go down, and that's pretty much gonna be GG. It was so close but so far. But I my plan was to have everything jump and work up in there, and then, you know, bat around. Probably actually start my bats like over here with the freeze. I don't even know. It was so frustrating. I don't even know how to even say how bad that went, but I was pretty furious about that. So that's where my second attack went bad. We did have that successful dip from me, but we also had a 3-star, a 12v12 3-star from Mutke here, which was really impressive. We had a Electron Kill Squad hog attack, like Electron hero dive hog. Like, this attack is nuts. Just watch everything that goes on here. You see that blimp coming in, rage spell down. Here comes the clone spells, loading up all those balloons, cloning up the E-Drag, and the queen doesn't even go down from this. That's the crazy part. The queen does not go down from that E-Drag. You'll see the queen pops that E-Drag right out there. So the clan castle does go down. You'll see the baby eventually go down. There we go. Baby dragon goes down. But the queen stayed up, so Golem's going to come in up top here and have a little bit of a kill squad entry, more like the hero dive entry into the town hall. You see that one wall breaker there testing, getting that giant bomb out. And then you're going to see raged up wall breakers coming in to break into that core compartment. Raged up wall breakers, OP, getting right up into that core compartment, which will let the heroes in there to take out the town hall, which is really, really nice. And then we'll have hogs coming all around here and taking everything out. But man, the fact the Electron to the hero dot, like, this attack just had a little bit of everything. I loved it. Very nice attack from Mudkey here. You'll see hogs might be a thing at Town Hall 12, which is something I've tried to experiment with a little bit. I've never even thought about coming close to this creative. Like, some of the attackers in this war, absolutely nuts attacks. I'm sure all the other creators in this war are going to have some coverage of some kind. I mean, there was a lot of creators in this war. There was a 24-hour stream. Like I said, the winning team, bashing barbs, get 100k gems for the team. Each player got 2,000 gems each. Plus, each stream had a giveaway. It was a good event. It was really fun to be a part of it. Really proud of everyone that came out and warred on both sides, because it was a really great, fun, entertaining war to watch all around, in my opinion. I was watching some of the streams and whatnot, so shout out to both teams for participating and doing what they could, doing their best to get those 3 stars and not being like Bash and 1-starring. But you see, there goes those hogs, guys, going off, getting chased by the Archer Queen, and plenty of cleanup troops. I think that was the biggest key on this, was enough cleanup troops here at the end to support those hogs, because it's not that many hogs left. There's not that many hogs left, I should say, but there's enough cleanup troops to kind of support that cleanup effort with the hogs and take down the enemy queen. Giant bomb goes off on the wizards there, but still got probably, what, 7-8 hogs over there to take down the level 60 queen. Got those wizards working right there, and a nice hog attack here coming in to secure the triple 12v12. This was the only 12v12 of the war, which I thought there could be more. We had a lot of close attacks, but it was the only 12v12 we had of the war, but still very impressive. That attack had so much of everything. The Electron, Hero Dive, Hog Attack, nice 3-star. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to show off an 11v11, a 10v10, and a 9v9 also in here. So we had Firm going in from the Bashing Barbs with this OP drag bat attack. Watch how many troops are up at the end of this one. So we see the hero's going to dive on the Town Hall. That Electro Dragon going in up at top there, and just going to get some crazy good value. The balloon taking out that Seeking Airmine. We see the King and Queen finally getting that Town Hall down. They're going to be able to just work through there, get a nice little funnel out, so those dragons can work right up through pretty much the center of the base, we'll say. E-Drag getting taken out right there by the Archer Towers, but still took out a good chunk right up there. King's working his way down. Queen's going to go ahead, get out that air defense, and a nice little setup here for the dragons and the bats to come in. So here comes that Stone Slammer. We see those balloons being deployed over there on the right side to get towards that air defense. And watch the bats on this one. The bats on the back end of this attack are absolutely crazy. We got 8 bat spells with 3 freezes. See the Warden's ability being used there, and here come those bats over there on that left side, freezing up that wizard tower, making sure it doesn't get those bats down, and the bats are just going to have pretty much a free run at this base after the wizard tower goes down, because everything else, the other wizard towers are all distracted. The multi-inferno went down fast, and it's just going to be Bat City from there. Look at that, bats going nuts, taking out the inferno, or taking out the eagle, taking out the bows, and tons of dragons up, tons of balloons up, and this one was just absolutely wrecked. A very nice attack. I think the bats actually catch a red air mine there, which was unfortunate, but this was still a really nice attack, really well executed there with the bats. We got like Valkyries out of the Clan Castle just sitting there to get roasted by some drags. We'll speed this one up a little bit for the cleanup, but a very nice attack there by Ferrum with the clean, super nice drag bat attack. Those bats, man, those bats just cleared out that whole top side. That poor king just got roasted by some dragons there. So nice 3-star. Let's go ahead and hop into a 10v10. All right, we had Lisa from Bash and Barbs coming in with the 6-pack, a Bow Witch 6-pack. We had like a little bit of a healed Bow Witch here. Just a couple of healers, not too many, just one on each side there. But Lisa had the 6-pack 10v10, very impressive. So I wanted to show this one off for you guys. You can see the bowlers and witches in the corners there just to set those edges, set the funnels, work down those sides, and then the wrecker's going to come in, open up the base, and everything else is going to go right down the middle. 2 jumps on this, which I always find that interesting. 2 jumps with the wrecker. I don't know, I always just feel like it's too much, but I guess sometimes it's really needed to keep those troops progressing through the base, because the wrecker does get held up, or maybe you need those troops to go down, which we kind of see here. We need those troops to go a little bit towards the bottom of the base and take some of that stuff out. But you see, they're on the bottom side, tons of witches and bowlers down there just working everything out. The queen stealing the healer on the top side. We do have that single inferno going right there, but that jump, that second jump coming in, see, what do I know, guys? Second jump coming in clutch to get to that single inferno, and everything else is just going to go smooth from there. It just works right through this base, absolutely destroys it. Very nice attack, very nice 6-pack also, but a clean healed Bow Witch attack here, getting that 10v10 3-star. Bowwitch still doing some positive things against the right kind of base setups. I mean, if you're running one single, I feel like Bowwitch is still gonna do well. I mean, I've seen Bowwitch do well with 2 multis still, so Bowwitch has still been doing really well, especially with those level 3 witches at Town Hall 10. Now let's go ahead and check out one of the 9v9s. Alrighty, we have Lex Diamonds coming in with a small hero dive Lalo, and this one was just really well executed. Like, this attack was absolutely nuts. You'll see the baby dragon basically taking that dark spell factory out so that the heroes can work in here. We'll see that king just tank so that that wall breaker can get in there, and then we'll have the queen go in, try to take out those 2 air defenses, and then the Lalo phase is going to be absolutely nuts on this. The Lalo went so smooth in my opinion on this one. You couldn't ask for much cleaner of a Lalo. King's ability going off there, gonna get through and work his way down from the bottom of the base there, allowing that queen to go up in there and take out those 2 air defenses, which was obviously the goal here. I mean, that was just so smooth. The way the queen gets in there, the king taking out everything up there on the outside. Queen gonna pop her ability and actually be able to step up and take out the enemy queen. There was a skeleton spell brought just in case for that enemy queen, but it wasn't necessary. You see the enemy lava hound coming out, which obviously if there's an enemy lava hound, Lalo's gonna be good all day. So we'll see some balloons getting thrown right up in here. First hound going down, and we'll have those balloons working right through here. Gonna go take out these 3 archer towers, 2 wizard towers, and the 1 expo right there. Hasten up the balloons, getting them through. That hound did a great job tanking. Second hound coming through on the back side of the base, and then that final expo going in. Meanwhile, at the top side of the base, pretty much the rest of the balloons, all but 1, are in there to take everything out. We got last hound being deployed on that air defense, and tons of balloons. Look how many balloons are still up on this one. Still got a couple of hounds. Need that hound to pop. There we go. Hound pops right there, just to get a little bit of a cleanup going. Rage spell goes down, and it's pretty much going to be crushed from there. Gonna have some swag spell action. Oh my goodness, this one was absolutely destroyed here by Lex Diamonds, which I don't know. I felt like this was a really clean Lalo. One of the first ones I clicked on, so I wanted to showcase that. But man, you gotta like seeing that kind of Lalo being executed. Gonna use the archer to pull that hound over so that the minions can keep targeting those buildings right there, and from there it's gonna be cleanup and easy, nice easy cleanup. I mean, three haste swagged, a rage, skeleton spell. That was absolutely crazy attack. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little bit of a recap of the Bash and Barbs versus Carbon Knights war. It was such a fun time. Shout out to everyone that participated. Thanks for running such a smooth event. Carbon, thanks for doing all the heavy lifting on organizing everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.